And then, of course, we have to, of course, bring up the inimitable Britney Spears.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
So, yeah, Britney Spears. So,
I don't know what you're talking about.
you guys, on her most recent album, Blackout, you guys wrote Heaven on Earth.
Yes,
Correct?
with Nicole Morier.
With Nicole Morier. Now, you guys, and this is interesting, you guys had a Britney Spears experience.
Yes.
That was...
Yes, we did.
That was, one could say...
How much does that cost?
One could say is perhaps contrary to the sort of a public view of Britney. You guys worked with Britney, and it was an experience that was, dare I say, professional?
Oh, yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you guys, you guys wrote the song. The song, changed hands many times. People, it took a long journey to actually get into the studio with Britney. Correct?
No, actually, not too long.
Maybe a few months.
It was a few months.
Yeah, a few months. Yeah.
Okay.
We basically we spent about a month maybe writing and recording the track with Nicole.
Yeah.
And then I think we met with Teresa, who was Britney's A&R woman.
Yeah.
And she liked the track and played it for Britney, and Britney wanted liked the track, and then I don't know a couple weeks later maybe we were called into the studio.
Right.
And then Britney cut her vocal over the track.
Right.
It ended up going onto the album pretty much the same way that you wrote it.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so, if you're just like an average person, and you're walking
she didn't
around,
want to add any kind of megalomaniacal guitar solo or anything.
anything with megalomaniacal.
We thought
speed.
about it, but
But I mean, if you're just like kind of walking around in your daily life, your assumption, one's assumption might be that with Britney, there's no there. I mean, she's a person, and her, the music is created around her, right? It's like the world of Britney is created around, and there's no sort of music professionalism that goes along with her, right? But I mean, you guys had a kind of a contrary experience.
Well, I would say that's pretty much still true. For the most part,
what is still true?
The fact that there's a kind of there's production and music happening around her, right? But that doesn't mean that she still doesn't have some kind of natural musical ability.
Right.
She definitely comes in with a definite musical instinct.
Yeah.
That's genuine and immediate and spontaneous and very much her style.
And it was there was no she didn't hurl a champagne bottle at you guys or anything.
No,
there was
no.
none of. I mean, it felt like you were.
There was none of that.
It felt like you were in a studio with a professional human being.
Oh yeah, she was there to work basically.
Which I have to say is incredibly boring, guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I think we sort of she was, I don't know, maybe something about us. People are on their best behavior.
You centered her somehow.
She was great. She was really just there, really easy to work with. She really liked the track, and she just nailed it the whole time.
Right.
And it really it wasn't boring. At least it wasn't boring for me, because I was just every take I just kept being I was blown away. I was
right.
No, it definitely was not boring. I mean, we were that was our
good.
first major big cut.
Yeah.
On a major pop artist record, and
right.
There's nothing boring about the experience for us.
Right.
Maybe there's no wild stories, but to us it was huge.
Well, and I'm sure it was, it's huge to hear about. It's just it would be great if she just brought in a live Jaguar or something. It's a really great track on that. That's my favorite track on that album.
Thank you.
And we would play it now, but all of my Britney is on vinyl, so I can't digitally put it into the show.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately. But anyway, regardless, guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh yeah.
Here on the space station.